already looking towards the second game.
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. And it's Valanciunas in at center. Carrington with the ball. Covered by Brown. Now Sarr. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. And it's Carrington missing. Brown, the pass to Johnson. And stolen by Sarr. Fast break, here they come. Lets a floater go. And it's Carrington missing. McCollum against Murray. There's the 3. Rebound by Kispert. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards head coach did have a few moments to share with me. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Murray, good.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Now Murray, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. To the paint, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. McCollum against Murray. From 20 feet out, count it.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Middleton can't get it to go. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Gordon a screen. Down low. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, you've got to give Gordon the ball when he's down inside. I mean, he can really score it in there.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Middleton against Johnson. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 12. Middleton can't get it to go. Denver leading by 4. Murray outside. Over McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
First one falls for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. Jones is checked in, and so Murray nails both of them.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are, a good feel for them. Oftentimes, that can lead to a series split. That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Traps in the tray. McCollum's got 5.
An outstanding three-point shooter. You've got to chase McCollum off those corners.
And here is Murray. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
George is checked in for the Wizards. Koulibaly comes in for Carlton Carrington. Washington making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Song. Johnson comes in for Chris Middleton. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for McCollum. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 1. George finds Koulibaly. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
For 3, Murray. Washington with the rebound.
Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
Valanciunas against Bagley. Count it, good.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Murray against Koulibaly. Murray outside. Will it go? At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Wizards lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Murray out there with Hardaway. Then it's Jones. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Valanciunas in at center, locking down the middle. And he's good on the second. GA, you hear about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Here's Whitmore. Denver able to drain the 3. Murray with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. Here's Murray. Good on the shot. Murray's got 8 points.
Tell you what, if Murray's on your team, you got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
And here's Johnson outside. Good on the 3-point shot. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Latrey. Again, the miss by Murray.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And that one's good, Whitmore.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Murray. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Again, the miss by Murray.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Three-pointer. A shot by Johnson, no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
Now, Koulibaly. Following the three-point attempt by Jamal Murray. Just 2 to shoot. A shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Murray. Outside Hardaway. Back to Murray. Takes a 3. Picked away. Here's Whitmore. It's good from long range. Whitmore's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Both teams deciding to change it up. And a great time to check out the power rankings. See how the teams are stacking up across the league. You look at Atlanta. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when I look at the Nuggets, they fought their way into that spot. And you have to give them credit for how they played. But now we'll have to see if they can stay there.
And they double up Gordon. Jones, no one around him. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Wizards now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Pass to Kispert. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Gordon with a screen on McCollum. Going inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Brown's got a really good quick first step and excels at getting to the rack.
And here is Kispert. Kicks it out to McCollum. Oh, good on the triple. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gordon, the pass to Jones. Gordon, a screen. High, arcing shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One on Kispert.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
Wizards making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Wizards leading by 6. And that one is stuffed right through.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
Middleton outside. Hardaway with the steal.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games. The Nuggets, number 1.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want, as opposed to settling for bad ones.
Now here's Gordon. 11-point game his last outing. 5 on the clock. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Carrington. Gordon, the pass to Najee. Back to Gordon. Over Kispert. Gordon with another miss. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Middleton. Yep, that one goes.
Out muscling the defenders, Middleton. Redesigning that interior.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. changes. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Najee. Johnson comes in for Jones. And Murray subbed in for Hardaway. Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 11 points.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Back to Kispert. Middleton on the wing. Over Johnson. Middleton can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Good on the triple.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
McCollum outside. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Johnson, that's for 2. Again, the Nuggets score.
You don't necessarily count on Brown for ball movement, but he's an unselfish player, and if he sees you open, you better be ready for it.
Here's McCollum, and the basket is good. He's got 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Nuggets on top. They finish off the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
And we welcome you to halftime. First order of business, time to take stock of the All-Star voting.
I think we have a good idea of who's going to make it. But a couple of bubble dudes who have said they really want this either need to step.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up.
And that is...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Chris Middleton. Sarr out there with Kispert. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's McCollum in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Now here's Murray. Pass to Brown. Another 3 for Denver.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Carrington with the ball. Covered by Brown. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
You give Gordon a chance to get out and run, give him room. I mean, this guy can cover ground in a hurry. You got to close out on him early, or he's going to make you pay for it.
Pass to Kispert. Back to Carrington. Inside, it's stolen by Valanciunas. In the corner, it's Brown. Valanciunas with a screen on McCollum. Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
To the middle, here's Sarr. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Murray. Sinks that one from the post. Murray's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Washington calls timeout. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
Well, they have one thing to talk about. How do we stop this guy from knocking down 3?
A different look for Denver. Zeke Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Cameron Johnson. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Middleton. Can't hit from in close.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Down low, here's Sar, and he converts the layup.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Nuggets.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, the game is going global. Players Association president and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Kevin?
Crossing over the border. Allie, we thank you very much. And Watson with the basket on the assist from Valanciunas.
It seems like they've found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Now, here's Kispert. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's Carrington missing. The Nuggets leading by 14 to the inside. Here's Watson. Outside for Murray. They set the pick to the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, Jamal Murray comes off that screen looking for his own shot, but he saw a lane open up and set his teammate up instead.
Middleton outside. On the wing, Carrington. And another miss by Washington.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And stolen by Song. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Carrington. McCollum passes to Song. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Sarr's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here's Denver. They're on a 17-4 run. McCollum against Murray. In the corner, it's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Washington making some changes. George comes in for Sarr, and it's Coulibaly in for McCullough. The Nuggets making a switch here. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. They set the pick. Pass to Coulibaly. Middleton outside. Tries again, and the layup's good off the glass. Middleton's got 6 points.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Here's Pickett, kicks it out to Jones. Here's Najee. That three off the mark. Wizards trail by 15. Here's George. It's rebounded by Najee. Hardaway from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, you look at the defense, not nearly the hustle or energy at that end of the floor. It's the exact opposite of what it was in the first half.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Jones. Hardaway finds Watson out to the right wing. From outside the arc, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Najee. Najee's got his 4th rebound in this one. In the corner, Hardaway with it. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Najee passes to Hardaway. 3-pointers off the mark. It's George on the wing. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. George has got his first points of the game. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 13. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets up. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Peyton Watson is out there with Jones. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Pickett in at the one spot. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Haji's got his fifth rebound in this one. From deep. Rebounded by the Wizards. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Koulibaly, no good. The Nuggets leading by 13. Pass to Watson. A three ball. And another miss by Denver.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Gill. A different look for Denver. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Murray, no good.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Koulibaly finds McCollum. Koulibaly with a screen on Murray. And here's McCollum for three.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Pass to Koulibaly. Stolen by Gordon. For three, Murray. And he's good on the three ball. Murray's got 11 in the second half. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Gordon with a screen on McCollum. Murray for three. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Timeout, Wizards. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Alexander Saw. He's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Corey Kispert comes in for George. Chris Middleton's checked in for Johnson. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for Koulibaly. And again, Washington no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Gordon with a screen on McCollum. Murray finds Gordon. Rebound, Washington. Kispert's got his sixth rebound on the night. Saw the pass to Middleton. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
And so David Adelman calls the timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Murray with it. Shot from the top of the key. They get it again. Outside Gordon. Clean from outside.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
McCollum against Murray. Fires from 18. McCollum with the screen for Kispert. Here's Middleton. Launches from deep. Murray rips down the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And that one misses. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. They led by as many as 18 points. Beyond the arc. The shot misses.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
It's tipped. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. Wizards trail by 13. McCollum, no good from three. Nuggets shooting 41% for the game. Gordon a screen. Jacks up a three. Outside Murray. The three is off.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And good that time. The Nuggets leading by 9. Outside Gordon. Outside Murray. Gordon with a screen on McCollum. Clock at 6. Murray. Gordon. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Denver.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jamal Murray.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Murray fires away. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it.